Namaste Yoga family, welcome to day 8, your Feel Good Flow. We are going to start in a comfortable seat, so if it feels okay for you to have your hips towards your sit bones, you can sit on your knees. You can always take a pillow or a blanket or a yoga block underneath you, or feel free to cross your legs if that feels best. But we'll go ahead and just ground on down. Place your palms on top of your thighs there. Take a big breath in. Shrug your shoulders high to your ears. Let's exhale through your mouth. Release your shoulders down and back. We'll do one more really clearing, cleansing breath. Breathe it in. Shoulders shrug high. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Attuning yourself back to your most natural rhythm of breath. Just letting that breath flow sustainably, simply, and with ease, in and out through your nose. And just letting go externally. Starting to silence or quiet your mind. And just giving into this moment with your breath, this moment with your body. Really starting to just drop in and arrive to this space, this sacred space that you have created for yourself today. And just giving yourself this permission to be, to feel, to move, to breathe, just coming exactly as you are. And take a few more moments of stillness, just embracing the beauty of slowing down. Starting your practice off mindfully. And just begin to deepen your breath. Starting to find more length to your inhales. And increase that depth to your exhales. And just starting to slow down that breath. Slow down that mind. Slow down your body. And as you keep breathing in and out through your nose, we'll start to interlace your fingertips behind your back and puff your chest up towards the sky. And just feel nice and open through your heart space, really leaning back, bringing your arms towards the earth, shoulders roll back, heart, chest, throat is wide open. As you exhale, let's fold towards your legs, taking your chest to your thighs, reach your arms up, crown of your head relaxes towards the ground. And just holding right here, breathing into the space, starting to release any tension or stress in your upper back and shoulders. Next inhale, let's lift back up, bring your hands back, keep them binded. Heart opens. Breathing into the space. Next exhale, taking that fold once again, chest to thighs. Fingertips reach up. Last time, let's inhale, lean back. Feel the crown of your head lifting towards your ceiling. As you exhale, take this last fold. This time, separate your arms, reach your fingertips to the front of your space. Take a moment to ground, to connect, to really root into this moment. Feel your heart beating on top of your thighs. You are here, you are present, thanking yourself for the gift of yoga, the gift of movement, the gift of breathing. Take your hands back. Let's give yourself a big hug, reaching towards your feet. Curl into this tight ball. As you're hugging yourself, you're loving yourself, you're filling yourself with that love, compassion, and gratitude. Take this time to maybe think of somebody in your life who could use some extra energy, who could use some extra love. Either dedicating your practice to that person, or just sending that mindful movement and breath, giving them your energy. Take one more breath, breathing into you, breathing into them. Reach your arms back forward. We'll rise into our tabletop position and start with that cat-cow flow. So inhale, drop your navel, lift your heart and gaze high. Exhale, push the earth away, chin to your chest. And keep that going here. Inhale, crown of your head lifts, tailbone rises. Exhale, push and round. And keep this breath, keep this flow of movement strong. Good, let's take one more round each direction, cat and cow. Back to center, back to neutral. Reach your fingertips out in front of you. Walk your palms about a palm print forward. Tuck your toes. Let's come to down dog, but with a really deep bend in your knees. So knees are bent. Chest is moving towards your thighs. Next inhale, let's push forward into that plank pose. Feel energy from your crown to your heels. As you exhale, deep bend. Take that down dog. Again, inhale, shift forward, plank pose. Exhale, deep bend, down dog. And just start to take this with your breath. Starting to ignite and create that inner warmth. And just warming up today. Feeling good from your head to your toes. Full body awareness in this practice. Good, let's take one more. Next time you're in plank, hold your plank. Let's lower to the ground nice and slow. We have 3 cobra poses. So root the tops of your feet, elbows hug in. Inhale, lift your chest. Start small. As you exhale, lower back down. Twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more, lift it up. And lower. Let's tuck your toes, push yourself back into your plank. So maybe table first and come to plank pose. We're going to turn your heels over to the right. Just dip your hips low, gaze past your left shoulder. Inhale back through center. Dip your hips to the left, gaze right. Let's get into your side bodies here. Just one more time, each side. Use that strength. Beautiful, back through center. Drop your knees. Right leg extends back. Ground your right toes onto the floor. Left foot's going to kick out to that kickstand. Right foot grounds entirely. Take your right arm, sweep it up and past your ear. So you're in this grounded gate pose. Let's take your right hand behind your head. Right elbow opens up to the sky. Big breath in. As you exhale, take your right elbow to your left elbow. Crunch it in. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, round and crunch. Take 2 more with your breath. Super grounded through your base. Yet staying open, receptive, alive and awake through your chest. Last one. Open that half butterfly wing. Right fingertips reach to the sky. And go ahead and sweep it past your ear, reaching towards the front of your mat. Create that length. Lots of spaciousness being made in that right side body. Hold for 1 more breath. Good, let's drop it down, back to your table. Neutral spine. Take a few cat-cows here. Once again, just bringing that awareness into your spine. Back to center. We'll switch sides. Left leg extends back, toes flex down. Make that kickstand to the side edge of your mat with your right leg. Left foot grounds entirely. Left arm reaches up and past your ear. Pushing the ground away with your right palm to lift and lengthen through your left. And just stay strong. Concentrate on that breath. Left hand comes behind your head, half butterfly wing. Find that support. Breathe it in. Exhale, elbow to elbow. Inhale to lift. Exhale, elbow to elbow. And take about 2 more. Inhale, send that energy out. Just to crunch it right back in. Beautiful. Half butterfly wing opens, left fingertips to the sky. This time reach it to the top of your space. Find that length. Breathe deep into that left lung. Feel that expansion through your left rib cage. Last breath. And back to table. Let's cat-cow flow it out just to reset. And back to center. Walk your palms about a palm print forward, back to that down dog. Toes tuck, sit bones come high to the sky. This time with your legs straight if you'd like to pedal out your feet. One heel can lift as your other heel gets closer to the floor. Maybe sway your hips, maybe lift a leg, whatever feels good. You got 3 more breaths, listening to your body. Start to walk it to the top of your space. Feet walk towards your hands. Meet in that forward folds. Grab for those opposite elbows. Let's just sway side to side. Let that heaviness release. Whatever is holding you back in life. Whatever is getting in the way of allowing you to be your most true and authentic self. Let it release here. Choose not to hold on to that. Take 1 more breath. Fingertips release to the ground. As you inhale, push into your shins, halfway lift, gaze to the ground, roll your shoulders back. As you exhale, fold right back in. Twice more, lift and lengthen, energy from crown to sit bones. Exhale, fold. Last one, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Grounding through your feet, reaching through your palms, bring them to touch right above your head, gaze to follow. Exhale, hands to your heart space. Inhale, reach and sweep, gaze to your thumbs, up towards the sun. Exhale, send it home, hands to your heart. 3 more times, take it with your breath. Good, let's meet collectively, hands at your heart space, thumbs to your sternum. Last inhale, reaching up, lengthening from your feet to your fingertips, gaze to follow. This time as you exhale, take your hands to your midline, rest them on your third eye space for a moment as you lower down. And then fingertips come all the way to the earth. We'll start to step your right leg back. Take your time. Heel toe your left foot a bit forward. You're in this high lunge, so 90-degree angle in that front leg. Back heel is lifted. Let's take that energy from the earth. Feel that security, that stability. And inhale, find that strength to lift. Fingertips to the sky, crescent lunge. One more breath. Take your fingertips to frame your foot. As you exhale, straighten your front leg. Fold over your thigh. Next, inhale, rebend to a 90. Inhale, reach back up, crescent lunge. Again, with your exhale, frame your foot, straighten your leg, folds, pyramid pose. Twice more. Inhale, lift and lengthen, crescent lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose. Last time, let's inhale, reach it high. Exhale, pyramid pose. This time, rebend 90 in your front leg, right palm grounds. Inhale, left fingertips to the sky. And just breathe right here. Big breaths in through your nose. Deep breaths out through your nose. Let's take 2 big circles in one direction. Fingertips reach to the front of your space. Take it down and around. And once more. Good, let's circle in the other direction. Last circle. Let's circle all the way down. This time, step your right foot towards your left, meet back into that folds. Let's ground through your feet. Inhale, fingertips reach to the sky, palms to touch, gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Breath to movement. Inhale, reach, gaze to follow. Exhale to your heart. 3 more times. Okay, let's take that last one. This time we're going to bring it through your midline. So take it to your third eye space, that space of intuition in between your brows. Fold right here. And then fingertips come all the way to your mat. This time left leg steps all the way back. Setting up for your crescent. Right foot grounded next to your right thumb. Back heel is lifted. Take that energy from the earth. Let's inhale, reach it to the sky. As you exhale, frame your foot, straighten your front leg, fold for your pyramid pose, hamstring stretch. Inhale, rebend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, ground. Pyramid pose. All right, you yogis know where to go, so let's take 2 more of these. Last one. After that pyramid, rebend, ground your left palm, right arm reaches to the sky. Deep breaths in through your nose, deeper breaths out through your nose. Inhale, fingertips reach to the top of your space. Big circles, maybe you brush the earth. One more in this direction. Next time you are lifted up, 2 circles in the opposite. Good, take it all the way around. Plant your palms. We'll step back to that plank pose. We're going to take this into a side plank. So come over onto your left side here. So turn both heels over to the left. Couple options. Right arm can reach up. Left knee can ground or stay lifted. Or maybe you stack your feet. Just working with whatever feels best and just keep breathing. You are here, you are present, you are strong. One more breath. Good, come back to plank. Hold steady right here. This time dropping over to your right side, right heels drop down. Bring that arm back to the sky. Holding here, other side. Feel that strength. Maybe you ground that back knee. Feel and embrace that shake. You got one more strong breath. Take it down. Child's pose, knees wide, big toes to touch. Sink your sit bones back. Reach your arms forward. And just melt into the space. Notice how you feel, checking in with those thoughts, those feelings, those sensations. Just recognizing, welcoming anything that comes. Maybe even choosing to welcome the unwelcomed. Those emotions, those feelings, those thoughts that we typically resist. Let it all in. Take that little inventory, checking in with the thoughts. Okay, let's come on back to your tabletop position. Walk your palms about a palm print forward. We'll take one more down dog, so sit bones come high. We're going to walk this up into a yogi malasana, yogi squat. So feet come behind your ankles. Heels in, toes turned out. Sink your sit bones low. Take your hands to your heart space. Pushing your elbows into the side of your knees, knees pushing back, hands right at your chest. Feet are flat, or maybe you're on your tiptoes. Doesn't matter how low you get, all that matters is that you're breathing, you're feeling, you're being. Yeah, Let's take a little movement. Right arm comes in front, touch the floor. Left arm reaches to the sky. As you exhale, hands come back to your heart. Find that center, realign, and switch to the other side. Realign, center, and open. Last one. Let's hold your Malasana nice and steady. Breathing into the space. One more breath, you got this. Take your hands back onto the floor. Let's just ground your sit bones down. Feet come in. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself that big squeeze. Forehead to your knees. Giving thanks to your body. Thanking, feeling grateful for this beautiful body, this amazing vessel that we get to nourish and care for each and every single day. Squeeze it in as you're hugging yourself. Maybe you come back to that person that needed some extra love and energy and breath and movement. Imagine you are hugging that individual. Send them your love. Then we'll extend your legs long out in front of you. Just to come a bit more grounded, we're going to lift up that extra flesh on our backside here. Feel your sit bones super rooted. Flex your feet. Inhale, lengthen to the sky. Fingertips reach. As you exhale, we'll take a fold. Make a connection anywhere you can. It could be your feet, your ankles. It could be just on your mat, allowing gravity to pull you down. And just breathe into your back body, into those hamstrings. Every exhale, making that space in your abdomen to fold a little bit deeper. And a little bit deeper. It doesn't matter how low you get, it doesn't matter if you can touch your toes. As long as you're being, as long as you're feeling, you are doing it right. 2 more breaths. Let's slide on back up. Crown of your head above your roots. Bring the soles of your feet together, butterfly pose, knees open. Take your hands on your feet for now, just to open up and bring your knees as close as you can to the earth. And we'll start that fold here. And if at all possible, if you could just bring your arms out in front of you and flip your palms so they're facing up towards the sky. Close your eyes, soften your head, your neck, maybe take a little bit of movement side to side or some neck circles. Starting to de-stress, release anything you're withholding in your hips. This is a space where we tend to store some emotions. Maybe some of that negative energy is being withheld. So take a few more breaths here, either finding total stillness or just embracing a little bit of movement in your head, your neck. Let's start to sit up nice and tall. Stay in your butterfly pose. As you inhale, fingertips come up to the sky. As you exhale, twist to the right. Left palm comes onto your right knee. Right fingertips back behind you. Really push your warm feet into one another as you lengthen and twist. Inhale, reach on up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Push your feet together to lengthen through your crown. Every exhale, looking past your shoulder. Next exhale, unwind. Bring the soles of your feet onto the floor, just right in front of you here. Hands come back behind you, fingertips facing to the front of your space. We'll take a half pigeon, or a grounded seated pigeon, Lift your sit bones up. Right ankle's gonna come on top of your left knee. Drop your sit bones back down. Option to kind of walk your sit bones in towards your heel. Maybe you flip your arms the other way now as you lengthen towards the sky. As you are lengthening through your chest and through your crown, your right knee is opening to the side. And just breathe into that right hip flexor. Let's take about 2 more breaths on this side. We'll come out of this slow, scooching back, placing your right foot next to your left. Hands facing back towards the front of your space. We'll switch, slight lift in your sit bones. Left ankle crosses right knee. Take it back, or take it down. And just place your hands wherever allows you to kind of lift through your chest and open through that left hip. Let's just notice the differences in both side bodies. Maybe noticing if you feel tighter or different on one side opposed to the other. And just embracing those differences. Two more rounds of breath. Scooch it back again. Left foot grounds. Scooch to the top of your space. Roll to your back body. We'll find completion here by first coming into our bridge pose. So feet are hip distance under your knees. Palms are next to your hips. Root through your palms, root through your feet. Lift your hips towards the sky. Option to stay right here if this feels good. Or maybe you interlace behind your back, puffing up onto your shoulders. You can also come up onto your tiptoes if you'd like, whatever feels good. This is your feel-good practice. So just listen to your body here. You got 3 more rounds of breath. If you're binded, go ahead and release that bind. Lower to the earth nice and slow. Knees hug in, give yourself a squeeze. And let's rock from side to side. Maybe you come back to that butterfly pose in the air, feet together, knees wide as you rock. Maybe even create some circles. And just take a couple more rounds of breath in this space here. And when When you're ready for that final Shavasana, you can extend your legs long onto your mat. And for this one, for today, let's take your hands wherever feels best. Maybe they come out to the side. Maybe you prefer to rest them on your belly. Or maybe you'd like to take your left palm on your heart, right palm on your abdomen. And just close your eyes. Organic breath. Find ease, relaxation from your head to your toes. Enjoy these final moments in your presence. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. And bring some movement back into your physical body. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Let these movements increase as this movement is brought into your wrists and your ankles. Eventually meeting in that full body stretch just to feel that prana, that energy, that life force, that vibration from your fingertips to your toes. Knees hug in. Roll on over to either your right or left side. Come to that fetal position. Coming to this pose, the first ever pose that we've taken in our life before we embodied our physical presence on this earth. Let's rise to a seat when you're ready, taking your time to come up. Finding your seat of comfort. Hands come to your heart. And take that bow of gratitude. As always, just giving gratitude to yourself. Thanking yourself for showing up for you, showing up on your yoga mat. Connecting mind, body, and soul. And the love and the light within me honors and sees and loves the light and love within each and every one of you. Take your thumbs to your mind's eye. Let's send peace to all. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I will see you tomorrow.